Live stream starting soon.
Hey, welcome to the Colorado Open. Sorry for the late start, but we are here. We had to adjust a couple things on the fly. This is the first annual Colorado Open.
Got some good bowlers out here
Yes.
today.
We're in game 2. Sorry, we missed game 1. We'll give you some updates about the qualifying squads and what those numbers were. The way this particular tournament works is that you qualify off each squad. 3 divisions. We have the seniors,
Yep.
women, and open division. Each bowled, there was a squad on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 1 this morning.
Yep.
You get cut off of each squad. We'll get those numbers for you here shortly. We're getting ready to start game 2, and we will be back in just a second. Okay, we are back. Game 2. They are getting started. We'll have Isaac joining us in a few moments. We'll also have Rick Schaefer, and we'll go through the standings from the weekend. It started on Friday. Had a squad on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 1 this morning. We're going to tidy up a couple things, and we'll be back in just a second. Okay, we got some standings for you from our different squads.
How about a good morning?
How about I said good morning earlier.
Well,
I'm supposed to say good morning to you.
How about just good morning to our people
No,
watching?
I said that already.
Oh, okay.
So
I
good
wasn't
morning
here.
to you as well.
All right, morning to you as well, sir.
Congratulations on making the cut.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah,
Bode
that was
well.
nice. Yeah, did pretty good after 2 weeks off.
what would you think of the pattern? See, she's a jerk.
I thought it was very playable in my opinion. Multiple angles, definitely out of bounds. It was a 41 foot. I know that.
Yes.
Bowling yesterday, there was only a few of us out there, so
Did you play in or out?
I played in the middle.
Okay.
So,
Played halfway through.
so I'm not going to say I played really. I just started moving left, and the balls that I was trying to use just did not want to do anything with it. So I ended up back to the right, like 4 or 5 boards, or almost a zone back right from where I started, and just continued to get through the ball and whack it. So, I mean, scores weren't impressive, but it was enough. So
Oh, absolutely.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I
And
mean,
like I said, 41 footer. Looks like 25.6 mils. What's the ratio on that? 3
to 1. Yeah,
Okay.
3 to 1.
Gotcha,
So,
gotcha.
Well, it definitely play like that. It's definitely out of bounds. So there was a few shots I did throw yesterday. I was like, oops, and I thought I was bringing back some old memories of like the good old leak it right 2 count, 3 count visions, but was fortunate. So
Alrighty. So let's go over the squads. We have
Okay.
A squad, which is Friday evening.
the Friday afternoon, 2:30.
Friday afternoon. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. That's the. People were telling me that was the retiree squad.
Well, there ain't no retirees on this list.
No, not at all. Your leader?
Yeah, your leader was Chris Kelso. He was plus 195 for the 230 squad on Friday, which was A squad.
Yep.
Followed by Dante Lundy. He was at plus 174. Followed by Evan Kurtz at 148 over. Rounding out your top 4 was Nathan Sabatos Trujillo at plus 111.
So you cut for the open division.
Yeah, it was
Awesome. It was high.
Yeah, it was
pretty
plus
good.
111 for that
So
day.
they were playable.
Yeah, so in the open division, they only had 16 players, so kind of makes sense in a way. So, I mean, a lot of players that didn't make the cut on Friday in the open division are basically here today, most of them.
Gotcha.
So, in the senior division on Friday afternoon, A squad as well, you had Kevin Corelli at plus 44, Mike Riley at plus 8. I don't know why they did that, but and then Monty Offerson at even. So your cut was basically 0. So
That's where you like to land.
yeah, you know, and that was for the senior division. A lot of notables up there. You had Glenn Blunt.
Yes. Junior.
Yeah, he's no longer a junior, but he was minus 4. You had Glenn Lawson, Roger Whaler, Cousins, Johnson, Vasquez, Lucero. Not sure about those two. So, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. And then for the ladies, they only had 7 ladies show up for
Friday.
the 230 for Friday.
That's when they're working.
Well, that's.
There
I
you
was
go.
just talking to Miss Rachel Ray about it and all that, and she said she had nothing really better to do because she was in Denver helping out her grandmother and stuff like that. So she's like, might as well
Stop
come and
in
bowl. Yeah.
Exactly.
So your leader for the ladies on Friday afternoon was Kelly Zapp. She went plus 130, and Rachel Ray was your cut at plus 40.
Awesome.
So
Kelly whacked it then.
yeah, pretty much. So
Yeah, 265, 241,
Yeah.
low game 189.
Yep.
So that's she was bowling pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, Brenna Tripp was here. She finished at minus 80. Fran Lowry, Nancy Reeves, Donna Offerson. So those were Friday's scores. And then come to Saturday for B Squad.
Which was Saturday morning.
Saturday morning at 8:30. We'll start with the open squad. Your leader on that squad was Brandon Knowles. He went plus 120.
And then a no-namer.
And then a no-namer by the name of Hernandez Isaac. He was at plus 117.
Wow. Wow. You did bowl well.
Yeah.
212 low game,
Yeah.
250. How you start off with 250?
Well, you know, you go front 8 and then leak one to the right. That's what I was talking about. I leak one to the right, and at the break point, I got it to like 6-7, and the ball just never seemed to lane right that far down the lane. So, because my break point was about 8, 9, 10,
Okay.
you know, and I was probably, I was throwing the road, and I was at about 16, 17 at the arrows, but getting it down to like 8, 9, 10. So, yeah, I just kind of leaked one. It is what it is.
That'll
So.
give you 250.
And then I went spare, and then I went spare again in the 10th, and then I tugged one in the 10th to leave a 6 count to shoot 250.
There
So,
you go.
You know, it is what it is. Ron Johnson the third at plus 89, and your cut was Brian Montoya at plus 79.
Did the pattern get easier as you're going along or tighter?
I
Or
think
about the same?
I think it definitely didn't get easier. It definitely got I want to say it was kind of like over under in a way.
Okay.
So I ended up throwing shiny stuff all day. Well, I only went through 2 balls. Well, actually 3. I lied. I started with the road, and then ended up with the Vibo Virtual Energy Blackout. But I ended up moving like almost the zone right from where I started, throwing the Vibo. So I don't think that's going to be in play today with more players. So we'll see.
This
It might.
field is
Yeah.
much fuller today.
Some notables after the Open Division B squad at 8:30. You had Rick Schaefer at plus 57.
There's gonna be a common theme with that.
Yes. You had Scott Stellick, Joe Boomer White, DJ Grind, Noah Gallegos. I think he's on his third try today. So third try.
He is in the building?
Yeah. Their try may be a charm. And then, that's about it. So in the senior division, you had Wayne Stellick at plus 116 and then John Johnson at plus 93. So
And you start off with 253. I thought your 250 was an odd number.
Actually, we were bowling the same squad, so he ended up taking me out of the super bracket because I went 6 count.
Brilliant.
And I was just like, wow, that was a quick $100. So, but either way, so.
Mr. Cooper, thanks
What
for
is
joining
up
us.
there, Brett Cooper?
Mr. High level now. He's too good to talk to anybody anymore because he's got this upper management position.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot you down right there. I was
know.
just talking to Brett the other day. So, Mr. Brett Cooper, who used to be our regional sales manager for the Southwest Division and a couple other states as well. So, he ended up getting a promotion into.
Well deserved.
Yes, very well deserved. Into, I believe it was development of customer relations. So
Really?
I believe that's what it is.
That's his title? Well,
Yeah.
then I expect to be hearing from him. I'm a
that's
customer. I need some relations.
That's between you two.
I'm messing around. He knows I'm messing around.
Yeah. So, and then some notables in the seniors. You had Rick Curry, Kevin Maloney, Curtis Schneider, Jim Hubler, Roger Rowley, Lee Ripley. So not too bad. They only had 8 entries there. For your ladies, you had 9 entries for them, and your leader was Cora Compliment at plus 6. Had the pleasure of bowling with her all day yesterday, which was very nice.
Awesome.
Julie Lancaster was your cut at minus 32. So
Cora is the best bowler in the house.
At yesterday she was, yes. Followed by let's see, Ilana Espino. She was minus 33. Michelle Schaefer was minus 85. Kimberly Klein, Dee McGinnis Holman, Chelsea Tonsing, Jamie Adams, and Joan McGray. So
the women they're going to have, obviously their scores will be a little lower because they got to play. It's not in their wheelhouse. A lot of them.
Yeah, and the women are getting handicaps, so which is not a bad thing.
No, there is
the only downfall to that is I think is a max of 30 or 36 pins.
I think so, which is good.
Yeah, it doesn't keeps everybody in play still.
Absolutely.
So
good morning, Mr. Lawson.
Why are you not here, Mr. Lawson? Don't tell me you got to be supporting some other bowling habits today.
Hopefully you and Mama are well.
Yes, they are.
And Jan,
yep.
Absolutely.
Surprised they're not here bowling. They might be bowling state.
Might be.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll find out.
All right. So for your C squad, which was Saturday at 1:30, I believe.
Sure.
Okay. Why not? Right.
It was Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Sure.
So for Saturday afternoon C squad, in the open division, your leader was Steven Gallegos at plus 96, followed by Mark Shirless at plus 67, as well as Cameron Cole at plus 67, DJ Grind at plus 63, Eric Phillips at plus 55, Brian Ropkin at plus 52, and your cut was Kevin Hartman at plus 51. And just missing the cut again was Mr. Schaefer. He was plus 40 this time.
Missed by 11.
Yeah.
What did he miss by the other time?
Missed by like 20.
Ooh. But he's getting closer.
Well, he was, yeah.
And then also bowling yesterday was Delaney. He's here today.
Yep.
Chavez is here today.
Yep.
Kerpick, Schisler, Mike Llewellyn from Nebraska. I was going to say Nevada for some reason.
He's back again, so.
Scheduling conflicts.
Noah Gallegos, like we talked about, Marquez, John Johnson. John Johnson made it in the senior division. We were talking yesterday, and he is kind of going to try to see if he can make it in the open division.
Wow.
So, I mean.
You tell that old man he can't bowl with them kids.
Then you have Cody Vaughn, Andy Setterlin, Patrick McKenzie, Darryl Stone. He's here again. Yeah. David Struhler, Jack Tryon, Matt Johnson, Jacob Cook. And I believe they had 30 entries yesterday for the open division. So
Saturday afternoon's always a good one.
Yeah, so for the seniors yesterday, you got Marko Popovich at plus 132, Scott Myers at plus 122, Kevin Maloney at plus 101, and Dwayne Mellinger at plus 82.
So that was a good mix. You got a lefty,
Yep,
two guys that go fairly straight,
yep,
and Maloney hooks the lane.
yep. So
So you can't say, well, any one style dominated.
yeah, no comment.
Okay.
Okay, only because yeah. Let me see. But either way, then you had Efren Pisano. He was at plus 34, so he missed that by about 50.
My favorite name to say.
Pisano.
Ephraim is awesome.
Yeah. Jason Pauly, Ed Lara Jr., I believe he's back here today. Roger Waller is here again, so I think this is his third or fourth time trying to get in.
Okay.
Felix Garcia, Don Malin, Joe
Felix
Christian.
not here today?
No.
Okay.
I was told he wanted to enjoy the day with the grandchildren.
Awesome.
So
Oh, well, in front of us, though, is
Zach Garcia. Yeah, Zach Garcia, yeah. Ron Hostler, Ron Navarro, Jim Hubler, Scott Carruthers, Chris Carlton, Bryce Tanny was here.
Okay.
Bryce is over 50?
No, that's the regular. No,
No, that's a senior dude.
That is the
Oh,
senior.
I did not know he was
Really?
that old, yeah.
Wow. I'm getting old quickly. Bryce is 50.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Travis and a McQuaid or Quaid. Wow. Okay.
Now you've really made my day miserable.
You, me. All right. So in the C squad for the ladies, they had 10 entries, and your leader was Chelsea Thompson at -8, Ilana Hispano at -36, and your cut was Emily Arndt at -41. So notables in there was Shannon Canfield, Christina Marshall, Sonia Curran, Ashley Arson, Christy Johnson, Amanda Noswell, and Mackenzie Curran. So
Absolutely. Shout out to Shannon.
Yeah.
She's always supporting anything that women bowl.
yes, she
It's
does.
Awesome and sweetheart, especially being a center owner. She don't have
Yeah.
to show up to any of this.
Yeah, exactly. She could just stay in her bubble and be good, but
Exactly.
that's what makes her a great person.
Absolutely.
So, it's not just about her or her center; it's about bowling in general. Kudos to you, Ms.
Yep.
Canfield. So,
It's good to see Emily Arndt coming from up north,
yep,
making
yep.
it.
We actually got quite a few players from up north here. So, as we kind of go through, we'll get a score sheet or standing sheet after game one here. But, I mean, your notables, a lot of the people we mentioned earlier are here again today. You got Mason Moore. You've got Zach Garcia, Anthony Solano, Derek Dick, Joe Vickery. Let me see here. You have Karina Grasso, Carrie Enders,
Emily Eckhoff.
Emily
She's bowling.
Eckhoff's bowling today. You have your better half bowling today,
Yeah.
Miss Carrie Warner as well. Let's see.
Got a lot of
I think Rachel Ray's husband was bowling today.
Okay.
Forgive me if I don't remember his name.
Mr. Ray.
We'll call him Mr. Ray. You're right.
When in doubt,
My
go to that.
apologies. Let's see here. You got a Linda Walbum.
Yep.
Kind of
They
it's
put
funny.
Brian Montoya to work.
He's
Made him
got to
get
do
scores.
something, man. Uh-huh. Yep.
He
Happy
looks
day to you, sir. Happy day. Yeah. These guys are killing me.
So we're finishing up game two. We'll get some scores as soon as we can. This is going to go fairly quick today, for sure.
What do we got today? 2 cameras?
Yes, we're
Oh,
on
okay.
far and near. And the
Okay.
only reason why we went two is because we were going to be in a different location. We wanted to make sure it was going to work.
Right.
And we ran into a little flaw, so we're back in our other location.
Didn't we have some troubles last time with the camera?
Somebody
Somebody decided they wanted to fix our hair, and
Yes. We did lose a camera last
Yeah.
time. We did lose a camera.
so
There's Emily there. Nice shot. There's a Cody Vaughn down there. I just seen him
Yep.
strolling through.
you got a Roger Whaler there. So
He bowled a couple squads earlier.
like I said, I think this is his 3rd or 4th one.
Okay.
Not sure. So
Aye.
but yeah, definitely some. They're finishing up their 10th. So Emily's going to shoot 214 or 210-ish somewhere. So
There's Mike Llewellyn. I was going to
Yep.
say.
Mr.
Wouldn't have
Llewellyn's
made
here.
sense for him to bowl
Yep.
one squad and leave.
Yeah.
You bowl the second squad. Is it getting any better?
He says he should have gone home, basically.
He said it got worse. That's hilarious. There's Mr. Vaughn.
Well, I did notice there are some players throughout the weekend in the squads trying to throw urethane. Urethane is definitely not the answer. I don't really care who you are. I don't think you can shape the ball enough where it needs to be shaping. You can definitely get far enough right, maybe far enough or close enough to the left, but urethane is just not the answer.
There's Mr. Tripp.
So
Looks like he's got
that new
NU,
reactive, yeah.
NU.
NU.
Yes. Spare there for Cody. I haven't called it early. What's Cody finishing up? He can get 212.
Yeah.
Tim can get to. He can put up a nice number, 30.
I'm sorry, correction on Emily. She shot 224.
Nice.
I mean, there seems to be some. What I noticed yesterday was you can take those to the counter. You can take those. What I noticed yesterday, players were popping off some big games.
Okay.
A couple of low games, but everything's kind of seemed to be right around the 2-0 to 220-ish area. So,
Okay.
the scores aren't outrageous, but consistent. So I guess it depends on the player.
Gotcha. Okay, getting ready to go into game 3.
So let's go. Let's see.
Tripp finish
Yep.
at 230. He's in the 230s for sure.
Yep.
Unless he does something really crazy here, which I don't see him doing. There's Alfred.
Alfred Wolfie.
Wolfie the third.
He's got a new name and he doesn't realize it yet.
Ooh, 224.
So, all right, we're going to bounce back to over here on one. We're going to take a quick break while scores get talliated, and we should have some scores for you shortly.
All right, they're going to get us some scores here in just a moment. It is moving fairly quickly.
Oh, yeah, it always does. So I
Absolutely.
kind of went out there and talked to a few bowlers. So a little
What's the
mixed.
verdict?
I don't know. I'm trying to give some insight on what I was doing, what I seen, what I was using. So I'm not sure. I mean, I'm kind of seeing a little over/under from just about 5 different styles.
Okay.
So I just like a couple of players I talked to. I was like, don't be afraid to try some shiny asymmetric, shiny symmetrical, maybe even shiny hybrid.
Gotcha.
And the theme is shiny, shiny. So, I mean, I know people look at the pattern. It's like 41 feet, and but it's only 25 mils. So it's not a lot of volume.
Spread across 40 feet.
Yeah. So, to me, I mean, people are seeing that and they're like, "Oh, we need some aggressive up early," which is fine, but it's so quick in the front and middle part of the lane that the back end kind of suffers. So they start moving left and right, and they start getting this over under, and they're like, "What's going on?" So then they'll make a big move and then kind of throw a strike or two here. But then if they miss one left or right, then kind of does that thing. So
All right, some quick numbers in the open division. Of the A squad, 16 players, 18 from B, 30 from C, and 35 today gets you to 99.
wow, almost 100. Huh?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Seniors, 13 A squad, 8 B squad, 20 for the C squad, and 12 today gets you to 53. And the ladies, 7A, 9B, 10C, and 5 today gets you to 31. They're taking 1 and 5 in each division to the finals. They're going to do eliminator finals.
Oh, that's what we get to do, huh?
Yes,
Interesting.
quick eliminators. So we're gonna. I do believe when I was talking to Rick, they're gonna sit the ladies the first round because
Okay.
they have, so then they can all finish at the same time. Basically,
Right,
that's what that boils
right.
down to. We'll get you a prize one shortly. This just gives us injury fee.
small breakdown.
Yeah, $80.
$80
Unbeatable.
guaranteed, 1,000 for the open.
500 for the seniors, I do believe, and
And-
the women was 250.
Oh, I'd have to go back
You
and
have to
look.
go take a look. So
yeah, but
yeah,
either way, it's all guaranteed money regardless of entries.
and at $80 a pop. It's insane.
We should clarify that. It's regardless of minimal entries required. So if there's obviously, more entries, then
That number's gonna go up.
the prize fund's definitely going to go up. But they were guaranteeing that money regardless, whether you had 2 entries or 200 entries, and then it would go up definitely. So,
Yes. So an
yes.
awesome thing. So
Yes.
shout out to
To our
Rick.
sponsors, yep.
Yes. So we'll go in this order. Storm.
Storm, yes. Mr. Brett Cooper,
Yes, absolutely.
thank you very much for the sponsorship.
And then we have Holiday Lanes,
Holiday Lanes as a sponsorship as
Derek,
well.
Amber,
Derek,
Cindy,
Cindy, yep.
staff,
Oop.
Emily, Chris, Whole Works, Leave Your Mark Pro Shop,
Yep.
JJ, Rick, and Brian.
Yep.
And without them guys, and the genius of Rick and I am drawing a blank. Russ, there we go. And Russ, my God, he's gonna kick me. He's gonna kill me. Rick and Russ to come up with this idea. I think it's awesome idea. And talking to Russ, it's gonna go forward.
Okay, so guaranteed prize money is 1,000 for the open, 750 for the senior, and 500 for the women. So definitely some good money coming out of there. So yes, definitely thanks to everybody, all our sponsors, everybody that's putting it on, helping make it. Couldn't do this without you, the bowlers. So this is our first annual. Hopefully next year we can make this a lot bigger. I believe we
for
will.
First year to get to 183 is not bad.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Not at all. Yeah, absolutely. I think they're going to move the date. April is a tough one.
It
Had
is.
A lot of ladies going to come in from the Queens, going to nationals, so on and so forth.
Yep,
So
everything's going on. A lot
why
of
the
state,
ladies-
city stuff going on. So I'm not even sure what would be a good date. Would you want to do something earlier
They've got
in
a
the
good
year?
one. I haven't. It's not my. We'll talk to Rick later to see if he's going to disclose when it's going to be. But
Okay.
they have a couple ideas on the table,
Yeah.
and I don't want to give up the wrong date.
Well, I mean, what kind of season are we thinking? Spring?
It'd be winter.
Oh, winter. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, something before leagues, maybe.
Not that winter. That's fall.
Close enough. We live in Colorado, man. Winter could be 24
That is
all
true.
year round. So
Yeah, we had winter yesterday and spring today.
yeah, that was kind of some weird weather we had.
Yes, that was. It was. I was driving because I had to do my state board duties. So I was doing a women's tournament yesterday. Driving to Fort Collins. Left in the morning, 32 degrees.
Yep.
Snow along the way. Snow and rain, rain, snow and rain. And lo and behold, today we're gonna hit 60.
Yep. Get all that stuff melted for.
I gotta buy a car wash. I think that's my next investment. Buying car washes.
Interesting.
It seems to work. It's the best business out there.
It is. It is. Yeah, I almost washed my car the other day too, and I was like, no, I better wait. So, but with this last storm we had there, I think our newscasters faltered again. They were talking 1 to 3 inches, and at my place, I had like 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Going up north, they probably hit 2 to 4-ish in and around places. I mean, there was some patchy as I was going up.
Yeah.
7. That's
Yeah.
strong. That's strong.
I mean, and it was that nice wet stuff
Yes.
too. So.
Trees falling over.
Yep.
That's the only bad thing about having snow this late in the year is they're very heavy snowstorms.
Yeah, and I guess we're thankful for it because if
Yes,
it was drier snow, it'd probably been 2 feet.
Oh, absolutely. No doubts about it. No doubts about it.
Well, they are moving along. They're at about game 3, midway game 3.
Yes.
So it's going to be almost time for me to go get ready. So
What are you getting ready for? Oh, yeah, that's right. You made the cut.
yeah, I get
That's
to bowl.
so unusual.
I get to. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not.
Somebody's gonna give you a hard time.
Yeah.
Where's Miss Mally?
She's up north there with you guys bowling.
Oh,
women's-
see, so
Yeah.
win the state.
Yeah.
It's tough. It was a tough weekend. I'm in this learning lesson.
Yeah.
Figured out. Okay, you know what? We got 183. That was great.
Okay,
We
so
have a board in front of us.
just real quick in the open
we have
division.
Vanna White.
So in the open division, your cut is
Is-
plus 28,
Yes.
which is Daryl Stone.
Yep.
Is that after?
That's
Okay,
up to 2.
that's after 2 games, and your leader is
Corey Ledette.
Ledette at plus 82.
And in the senior division is Tim Tripp at plus 17. Will Reynolds is your cut. Minus 1.
And it looks like they're only taking one lady today, which is going to be Emily
She's at
Eckhoff at plus 44.
Nice.
Good job.
So they're going to take 3 seniors today, 7 opens, and 1 lady. Lady.
I think she's the only lady bowling today.
No, there's a couple ladies bowling. You got
Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, I was just
yeah,
talking to him.
Exactly. Linda's in the senior division. Yes, we got 2 carries. Karina.
Oof. I'm going to tell on you.
No. 'Cause I thought she said Rena Sabo was here, but she's not. I understand. Karina's here. I made a mistake.
It's all right.
First time I made a mistake
Yeah,
in 50
that's like the
years.
third
and
time since
everybody's
we've
on. It's amazing how this works out around here.
It's like the third mistake we've had in like 3 telecasts. So you're doing pretty good on 1 telecast.
No, yes.
Let's see. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Exactly. Smart name.
Yeah, smart name. Yes, it is a very good prize fund. So very, very good.
Looks like we got Stone there leaving a 10 pin. He's going to be on 26 there. We got a 4-9. Is that a 4-9? Looks like a 4-9.
Yeah, 4-9. If there's any particular bowler, please let us know. Sign in and chat on YouTube. Send me, Rob, or Lucia a message if you got our numbers. So,
Ooh, there you go, Mr. Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Wolfie in 3 eyes. Can we get the spare conversion? Get 1. We're seeing players from all calibers out there.
Yeah, we are. We
Seeing
are.
a lot of different styles. 2-handers, 1-handers, left-handed, right-handed, straight, hooking it.
So I was just kind of curious. I guess I need to ask Rick and JJ. How come we didn't have like a junior division?
I don't know.
You know, I think that
I
would have
think
been
that's
great.
I think that's the next
Next
evolution.
thing, yeah, I didn't expect
well.
you to have an answer. I'm just curious.
Well, I'm
'cause
answering your question for you.
I didn't like your answer.
This is what I deal with on a daily basis. Yes, so I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's
That might be
evolution
something.
coming
Yeah.
down the pipeline here.
Yeah, that would be great to have the juniors out here too. 4 different divisions.
And then you most
Yeah.
definitely would have to move it because now juniors get into junior gold and all that stuff going on
Yeah.
now as well. Moving, there goes Vanna White. Oops.
Actually, I don't know if the junior division would actually work because there's so many of them.
So many.
Yeah.
Juniors?
Well, yeah, because you got the young ends all the way up to the.
Oh,
the
so
old,
yeah,
Yeah. I don't.
without handicap.
Yeah, because I don't think you can do a
So you
junior
just be
boys,
the
junior
higher
girls.
level.
Yeah, because then in a way that kind of shuts out all the little ones and stuff like that. So
Correct.
it may be good, it may not be good.
Or how about this? Spitballing some ideas, and I'm not, we'll run this up the flagpole and see how it lands. Is you have a Colorado Open, such as we have here, Colorado Open Junior Division. You do it the weekend ahead,
that would
and
be
then you
something.
have your
yeah,
middles,
That would be
your
something.
middles,
That would be something.
and your big ones.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
The junior
Does that make
edition.
up for my mistake earlier?
Yeah, I'll give you that. Good job. High five. High five.
You got problems. So, I mean, that's an idea.
I think it's a very good idea, to tell the truth, because, I mean, you open that up to all the divisions in the junior. I mean, yeah, you'd be great to have them here with all the adults, but there's just, for one, I think there's just not enough room.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So-
and then what you do is you can do one or two things. Is if you're kind of busy that weekend before. So we'd say we're here at Holiday. So
Yeah.
the weekend before you do the Saturday or Sunday, and then you just do 2 squads or whatever it is. Then you bring those juniors back who made the semis, or even if you do your eliminator rounds, then you bring them and then add that in. So now you're completely filling the center. So you have everybody here at the same time. Until obviously it gets really, really big, and then you have your 2 weekends where you do your juniors and your adults.
So it's just a separate qualifier for the juniors.
Yes, and then just bring them back the next weekend, and then
the
once
semis,
we
yeah.
because I mean next year even if you pull 200-300, you still have room for your seniors, for your
yeah.
juniors.
For your semi-round
Correct.
finals. Yeah, that could be
And in
something.
that way they're getting that adult feel with it as well.
Yep.
And seeing some of the people that whether their parents may have made it the next weekend, so then the parents they bring them with them. Let's
Yep.
get it on.
Yep. We never had anything like this when we were growing
No.
up. They were strict with us growing up.
When I was a kid, and granted, your memory slips you, and you don't remember everything, but all I ever remember going when I was a junior was city and state. That was it for our juniors.
Pretty much. And then maybe the Coca-Cola, the Pepsi.
I didn't remember that.
Sometimes we would even travel. I remember traveling to like Omaha.
I
as a
traveled
junior.
to Denver from Colorado Springs for
And
state.
Vegas
that
a
was
couple
it.
of times,
See?
but I mean,
You got it made too.
back then, bowling anything with adults was strictly forbidden.
Yes. Oh, no doubts about it. Welcome from Michigan.
Nice,
Jaden
Michigan.
BMX, we appreciate it. Cheering on Robert Geich.
Did he make it today?
We
Is
will
he in
see.
there?
We'll get some standings here in a minute. We just
Yeah.
had the obviously the leader in the cuts on the
Yeah.
board because by the time they print it out, it'd be obsolete. Move it on to
Yep.
the next. So it's just a fast way to get the standings. There goes Mr. Gallegos. He's got good hearing. I can tell you that. We're getting close into game
Yeah.
3 already.
Daryl Stone slicing through the rack. He can shoot a 220, it looks like. Scores seem to be a little bit higher today, but I mean individual scores, not as a
The group.
yeah.
Okay. Is it more obviously what do we got going on here today? 35, 12, 5, and for a total of 52. So almost the same amount as the C squad. So I was going to say, is it because you have more people? But I mean,
I would say so because
that.
this is going out on a educated whim guess, but of course, the more players, the more traffic, the more the lane's going to break down.
Absolutely.
So it just depends on how it's broke down.
And the grouping of players that you have with you.
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
lots
even
of factors.
from lane to lane, this and that. So what I kind of, like I was saying earlier, what I noticed off the bat is players were throwing dull, strong equipment to begin with. So, oh, he almost converts that.
They did.
So, is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? It's hard to say, I guess it comes with experience. So, what I look at is the length and the volume, and that's going to dictate what's going to happen as the day goes on, so.
The only other major factor I look at is surface, how old the surface is.
Yeah.
And then you got your outliers, which are what kind of machine, what kind of
Yeah.
oil, so on and so forth. Because fire and oil are going to make a bigger difference in how it's going to break down.
Yeah.
Or
I know, and I'm
in
still
your transitions.
Yeah, and I'm still stuck in the old school way, just see and react and go. So.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I consider fire and ice, or the oils.
There he is.
Who's that? Oh, yeah, Mr. Kike.
Yeah.
Is that's going to tell me your transitions faster.
Yep.
Fire's just going to go away quicker. Ice is going to stick around forever. That's just giving you a key to those things.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything else, oils, and then you get to the currents and those things. But my indication or my keys are surface is meaning the lane topography is a big key.
Yeah.
Because if you put Cheetah out, which wants you to play the gutter, but if you're sloped downward, going away from or coming back into the gutter, it's hard getting up that hill.
It is. Definitely
And
is.
your score's going to be much higher than if it's sloped the opposite way.
So here's a question. Do you look forward when you bowl a tournament with multiple games? Do you look at the beginning or towards the end? See, I'm a type of player that's going to look for the end of the tournament, the more games. What am I going to do the longer it goes? Am I going to start off hoping I whack it big and then hopefully I can maintain it, or just kind of start off a little slow and then build your way up? To me, I'm going to try to get equipment for later in the block, not so much early in the block. I can manage, but to me, I'd rather play later in the block, whether it's a one oil or a re-oil or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, because the last thing I want to do is be stuck when the lanes are burned up and I have 9 balls and 6 of those were meant for a fresh to medium.
Gotcha.
And then I'm kind of, in a way, lack of a better word, screwed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the 3 balls that I bring that are weaker are going to be like maybe a hustle and then a urethane and then, maybe something mid-level symmetrical. And if they don't work, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, So I always try to look for the longevity
Yes.
as far as playing, not so much quick. So it also depends on the tournament. So.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, and same thing applies is that you got to figure out what's going to happen. Meaning that if it's how many games are as a key. 4 games like this, then it's more of a sprint than a marathon.
Yep.
So you got to get on it pretty quickly. When you got 8-game, 10-game blocks, the marathon's in play. 1 bad game's not going to kill you.
Nope.
As long as you don't go 120, 120, 120 out the gate, and then you guys will catch it up to do.
I don't think you're catching up for being 100 or 200 under, but
unless you
3
catch
games.
some really good pairs. And whack it pretty good. And then scoring pace, same thing. You're looking, you get to game 2, and if you see the number is the cut is plus 90. We got to figure something out. And what people, in my opinion, have to get with that is understanding your scoring pace.
Yeah.
If the cut is plus 90 after 3, then okay, I got to start striking more. You're going to take some more chances on some different things.
Yep.
If the cut is minus 90, you got to keep plotting the waters, and you don't want, because you can get buried quickly.
Yes, definitely.
So you just want to plot the water, just make it spares, and you don't need to shoot 250.
No, you don't. I know, just enough to make the cut. That's what it
Yes.
looks like. So.
Yes, because pins aren't carrying over.
Nope.
So here, all you want to do is just make the cut.
Yep.
Make the numbers.
Make a cut, basically getting you a check. So.
Emily doing dual duty.
Oh goodness. Yeah, well, at least
She
she put
can't take her work hat off.
at least she put her shoe cover on.
That she did. That is an experienced multitasker there.
Yes. Look at Jelani going over there with a power fist.
There's Tim Tripp taking care of his spare that he needed Linda to go get the pin. So game 3 is in the books. They're on game 4.
Yeah, so we do apologize for scorers.
We'll get them as fast as we can.
Yeah, we probably won't have anything until after we're done. So basically, we'll give you all the scores we can, cuts and all that, and who's moving on. So just bear with us.
Hey, we got JD put his glasses on and get some scores. Look at
Well,
that.
he is a director, so he's
That
got to
is
do
true.
something.
Good point. Good point. So game 4 coming up. We'll be back in just a moment. 6 hours. Then it comes back over here for 2 minutes. TikTok videos. That's all it did. It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's not good.
I'm gonna get you Russell.
I don't know. I just got told to go grab it.
You're ready in about 5. Okay. With us, we have the architect, the designer, and the creator of this event.
How's everybody doing?
Mr. Schaefer, how are
Yes,
you?
sir. We're good.
Good.
We're good.
Bold the past couple days?
It's better to be on this side.
Are you sure?
No. No, but it's all right.
There
We're
you
running
go.
the tournament. It seems that everybody having a good time.
Absolutely. And this is awesome. What made you come up with this idea?
The Utah Open.
Okay.
So I'm sure people have heard of that one. And so this way here we could have a senior division, an open division ladies. So it's kind of all one.
Yes.
So it's good for everybody. Doesn't eliminate a bowler per se. Outside of youth, this is an adult event. So if for the youth, we apologize, but we don't want to deal with the smart money and the obligations there for their amateur status and that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
So,
Don't want to put them in peril. So what have you liked so far about this? And what do you think of any ideas going forward?
going forward, I think next year we'll do 3 squads on Saturday.
Okay.
You know, they might be tad smaller just because of the time frame. But just to get some more entry. So far, I've loved the turnout. Unfortunately, the timing of it, we have ladies, the state,
Yes.
and then we're also doing senior city.
Gotcha.
So I think that's hurt those two divisions numbers as far as participation. The open division came out great. We get 99 entries, so that, I mean,
Yeah. Senior.
it came out great.
Senior-wise, 53 is not horrible.
No,
That's a good number.
but there's a lot of action.
Yes.
A lot of competition this weekend.
There is.
So.
Unfortunately, there is, and it's a blessing and a curse with the state of Colorado.
Yep.
Is we are. Hold on, we're gonna go over some numbers really quick. Tim Tripp is leading your open division at plus 35.
Senior.
Open division. Oh, he's in both. How's he in both divisions?
Tim,
okay,
Tim's
hold on. We're
senior.
gonna make it.
Tim
Okay.
is senior.
Tim is your senior division leader.
Yep.
And the cut for the seniors is Will Reynolds at -5.
Yep.
The cut on the open division is plus 32. Jeff Valeno. And Emily is your women's division leader.
One girl make it. Yeah.
Plus 64. She's bowling well.
Going well.
Now I got sidetracked with what
You're
my question
good.
was.
You're good. You know, as far as this event though, too, I mean, we just wanted to do something similar to Utah.
Okay.
So it's 4-game blocks, you know, and then just re-entries, that sort of thing. Because a lot of your scratch tournaments, it's a one and done.
Yes.
You get one shot at it. So
Absolutely.
just something different, Rob.
Okay. And it's great.
That's all.
It's awesome. Everybody's. You don't know how many people are actually talking to me about it between last week and the week before, where I was either in the Springs, I heard about it, as well as in Fort Collins when I was doing the women's tournament yesterday.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, like I said, you had a women's tournament. That's why some of the women could
Yeah.
bowl. So the idea, and I was going over a little bit with Isaac, was that we had talks and that you're thinking about moving into a different time.
We
Just
already
don't have
we
anything-
already know, and I'll get
Okay.
you those dates.
Awesome.
It's going to be in
I don't-
January. It'll be a wild card weekend. That's all I know for the NFL, right? So
There we go.
I don't believe that you're running your senior event that
No,
weekend.
I don't believe so.
There's no scratch, so it should. We should be unlimited, and that's why we want to go to 3 squads.
Okay.
We'll probably run our Friday squad again, and then Sunday very similar. I think next year what we're going to do though on Sunday, it's going to be. If you bowled and you didn't make the cut, you're allowed to bowl on Sunday morning in this squad.
Okay.
But if you made the cut, you can't bowl because we want to leave it open for the people that are still trying to qualify. Because there
sense.
are some people that are bowling that they just want to bowl to bowl,
Okay.
and they're already in.
Okay. Now-
So we want to leave it open to everybody.
So then, the only flaw I see, and we're just spitballing because this is how
This is
these
how
things
we
work.
talk.
Absolutely, is the caveat of if you have a. Linda's a great example, or
Yeah.
Tim Tripp. We'll use Tim Tripp.
You can do both divisions.
Exactly. So if he makes it in the seniors early on Friday or Saturday, can he still bowl on Sunday? and try-
Absolutely,
okay.
because he's not qualified. We want to leave it. So Utah, what they do is they call it a. Oh gosh, I don't know the name. What do they call it? I forget. Anyway, it's a squad for people that we want to make it so that if you bowled,
Okay.
first of all, you can bowl on Sunday morning. So
Gotcha.
you have to bowl. One of the criteria is you've had to bowl once,
Okay.
and then you can come bowl the Sunday semis.
Gotcha.
So next year we're gonna have a league because at the time frame. So like tonight we don't have league.
Okay.
So we could have done whatever we wanted today, right? Because we don't have to be off the lanes at a certain time. Next year we will because
Gotcha.
it's January.
Absolutely.
So they're gonna league Saturday night, league Sunday, League Friday, so we didn't
Absolutely.
run into some of this stuff. But
That's always a great thing.
but Holiday has always opened their doors to us. We do it at
Absolutely.
very supportive.
Absolutely. And I mean, Holiday has supported bowling forever. And you guys have been a part of bowling forever. Yeah, you grew. I mean, you were
Grew up.
born into bowling. You had
What
no
we
choice
do.
but to.
It's what we do. But yeah, so as far as this event next year, it'll be January. I think it's January 11th, right around there. I'll get you the exact dates. We're going to keep things very similar because I feel like people have enjoyed this event, the different divisions. It seems to be going well with the 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sometimes with 4 games you throw the one bad game and you think you're done, but you're not.
Yeah.
You're not. I just had a conversation with a couple people there. Oh, I only shot 2-0, and I'm like, that's good.
Absolutely.
Keep it going now. You're not done yet.
Pattern
So,
came out well?
I think so. I mean, it's tough enough. You can only throw it so far right. You can only tug it so much. It definitely makes you, I felt, and I don't know what Isaac was feeling, but if you spun it, if you put some side roll on it, you better be throwing it good
Okay.
because it would go sideways down lane.
Gotcha.
If you kept your hand behind the ball, I didn't notice this till late yesterday. I felt like I could create some area, but I just didn't pick up on it fast enough. And, well, I am getting older, and it took me a little longer to figure that out.
No worries. It happens to the best of us.
But I mean, you look at the scores. Yes, they're all over the place.
Yes.
And the people that saw it destroyed it, and the people that didn't.
Absolutely.
But that's most tournaments.
Absolutely. And that's what you're shooting for is you got multiple different styles making cuts.
Yes.
That's what makes your patterns fair.
What is it? 3-8-1 on both sides. So we didn't do an asymmetric pattern. And people that, to explain that, a lot of times you'll see patterns on TV where the left side looks different than the right side. Well, we call that an asymmetric. We didn't do that. Our pattern is symmetrical. So
Gotcha.
whatever's on the right is going to be on the left. I don't know. I'm not seeing. I don't believe that there's a style of play that's been shut out.
Absolutely.
And that was important to us, but they are hard. I mean, they're not. It's not easy. You can't just go down there and throw it wherever you want.
Yes, and that's what you want. You don't want it to be house shottish and then score fest, especially 4 games when the cuts plus 200. That's
Correct.
insane.
Correct.
So I think you nailed it pretty good. Now let's talk dollars and cents.
Dollars and cents. So we ended up bringing in for each division. So like the regular, the open division, we'll call it. What did we collect? We collected almost 5,900, and we're paying back 5,900.
There you go.
For the ladies division, we took in about 1,900. We're paying back 1,900. So the big thing for us, and Rob's been a big help on this one, and through all the sponsors and with Brett and Storm, we raffled off some bowling balls. We try to take whatever we take in, goes right back to you guys.
Absolutely.
Goes right back to the bowlers.
Absolutely.
We're not here to. This isn't my side job.
There you go.
I just want to give back, and I think everybody's having a great time. I
Absolutely.
really do.
Absolutely. My philosophy has always been that bowling's given me everything, so I'm giving everything back to it.
Amen. I'm there now. we're at that age now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But so yeah, that's what we're taking in. So like last place, for example, they're going to get $147.
and this was only an $80 entry, by the way, which is
$80
insane.
So you're making almost double your money for last place. Same thing with the women. The ladies division, $158 for last place, and for the seniors, $140.
Perfect.
So I as far as that, I mean, we just, we were able to guarantee the first place money, and I'm sure that next year we'll get some more sponsors. We're going to work it, and
Yeah, because
we're
this.
just giving back.
How fast did this come into together? Because
You
it
and I
wasn't like a year.
talked about this in January.
Exactly.
We booked the date in January.
Yeah. So this wasn't like we had a whole year to figure this out.
Okay, we got an update for you.
There we go.
Got an update for you. So for the open division, it looks like the cut is Mike Mounts at plus 61. Senior cut is -5, Will Reynolds. Emily is your leader for the women, taking 1.
Yep.
Is that Corey Leddit? Is that right? So he's the leader, open division plus 100, and Tim Tripp's the leader right now in the senior division plus 35.
Thank
That's
you,
after
Banner.
after game 3, I'm assuming.
Yes. I'm going to assume 2. I think we're right, though, because I think we did 2 earlier, so I think that is game 3.
Yeah,
yes,
so this tournament came together in January. You know, you
Absolutely.
and I talked about it.
you made this happen really quick.
Yeah, you know, and we get the help from you, from Russ, and from the center. So it's easy. You guys make it easy because I'm able to bounce things off you at 8 a.m. or 10 p.m. or as long as you answer your phone because you're not annoyed by me yet. So
Never that. Never. So, I mean, to me, it's a phenomenal success that you could put something together and start with the idea in January. So all you got is ideas on paper.
correct.
But to get it to this point and get over, we 183, almost 200 entries.
Yeah, 183
that
total.
quick
Yes.
is a massive success.
Yes.
So that's kudos to you. And a lot of people understand that you guys are bringing this to the table for them, and that's what they show up for.
That's all it is. It's for everybody else. This isn't about us. This isn't about, you know, I know that we got Storm and Neo Prism and Russell and me. It's not. It's about the bowlers, just giving them something to do.
Absolutely.
That's what this has always been. Like years ago when we started the scratch event, it was literally because we lost one. And I thought, I'd like to bowl something. And so you helped me, and we had a good thing going, and we're going to get this going. And I like the format because you see that locally with ABT, and that's a handicap tournament,
Yep.
which is fantastic. Nick does a great job.
Awesome.
But we wanted something for the scratch side of it. Now I understand that, you know, the women's we offer the handicap, but you know, it's to entice more entries, right?
Yes.
So I mean, and people that are watching, if there's something that you want to suggest to us, shoot us a text and call. We're not above anything to
No.
give back to you because
Not at
without you, we got nothing.
Correct. Absolutely.
So
110%.
It's about you guys.
And we also had discussions about another little thing that you wanted to try to come up with. Is that something you're still thinking about doing?
Yeah.
See, I don't want to
so-
put all your business in the street.
well, so take a look at it. We're going to talk some more, obviously, but
Because I like the idea, and I especially like the finals.
yeah.
If this comes to
Oh, it's coming.
fruition, this is going to be, to me, this is so awesome with this final.
This is coming. So it literally was what 2-3 weeks ago. I was at home and Cora went and bowled the women's state. And as she was leaving the house, I thought, oh my God, you've bowled more than I have since November. And Cora's not the bowler. I mean, she bowls, but
She made this cut.
she's not. She did. I mean, amazing. And we can get into that later. But I mean, you know, I just got to thinking. You know, I want more. There's nothing scratch to bowl in Denver after November.
Correct.
Well, as Russell would say, you're either part of a solution or you're part of the problem. So with your help and Russell's help, I'm starting a scratch series, people. It's going to be 4 centers with a 5th final. We're going to incorporate the ladies senior tour, or the ladies, just the ladies tour,
Yep.
right? Rocky Mountain
Exactly.
ladies. And
And-
we're going to incorporate the Rocky Mountain seniors for a final.
Yeah.
Details to come. Obviously, we still have a lot to hammer out, but yes.
And it'll be like a bonus event, and it's the idea. If we can get 80% of what we're thinking, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're just going to start. It's going to be now the 4 tournament is going to be a scratch event, because I want that's where my heart lies. I do believe there's a lot of handicap action that's offered in the state.
Absolutely.
There's not a lot of scratch, so we're going to focus on that aspect of bowling in this town. We're going to get the scratch days. I know the people remember the CSBT back in the day.
Uh-huh.
We're going to get back to some of those
Okay.
things. So we'll start that up. There's 4 centers involved, with the 5th yet to come. That for our finals. So and you know, you and I have talked about offering what a master spot for the winner of the Open Division, and then a senior master spot for that or
Yes.
or the Queens.
And
So
then the Queens are the
a lot of ideas right now
Yep.
bouncing around, but yes,
Absolutely.
it's going to happen. I've got 4 centers involved with Shannon.
Yep,
Right, we're going to
Canfield.
talk. We're going to talk to her about hosting. So,
Yep.
guys, some good stuff coming. We're working on it. We're going to get some scratch action going here
Yes.
again.
We got it. Yes. The idea is we're building things for you guys to come and bowl.
Correct.
To make events that Colorado's got a ton of bowlers, so there's a lot of different things that we're trying to give them to be able to do.
Yes.
From, like you said, the handicap side to scratch side. senior side,
Correct.
women's side, junior side.
Correct.
All of these things, so that there is action and things for them to do.
Well, and you do a great job with you're selling out.
Yeah.
Your Rocky Mountain ladies, your Rocky Mountain seniors. I mean, you're doing such a great job taking that over. You guys are selling out. I truly believe with the help of everybody, I think the scratch series
Yes.
will sell out too.
Absolutely.
And it's small enough that I'm not going to interfere with. There's so much that starts in August, between
Yes.
the Mexico, and then your leagues are starting. We got Denver Masters. We've got, up north, Zach got a couple events. So we're not going to, we won't interfere.
Absolutely.
We won't interfere with those by starting it when we're starting it.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. Everybody can have a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
And I think it's what it has to do. Is we all have to get along in this pool.
Yeah. I mean, Rocco's got his series going.
Yep.
But, that's more – I think a lot of it's handicap. I do see a traditional, the scratch event here and there. But I'm going to focus definitely on the scratch side of this.
Okay.
I just think that there's a need for it in our town. I've talked to enough people that I do believe that we can get that done.
Yes. Agreed. We are
Wrapping up.
The D squad.
We're wrapping up.
We'll get some scores here momentarily. And then the semis will be starting
Roughly 11:30.
Okay.
What time is it now?
10:30.
10:30. So it takes about an hour to oil lanes.
Okay.
So yeah, roughly 11:30ish.
Gotcha.
So, but we'll get back after it here. We're gonna go run some numbers. I'll get you those and figure out the cuts and everything. But
No worries.
next
Yeah,
year and all.
you're a busy man.
Oh well, Russell's busy.
Exactly.
He's busy bossing,
There you go.
barking orders. I haven't had to take an order, but we'll get some more information. Rob, thanks, Neo Prism.
Thank you.
Thanks for
As
everything
always,
you guys
most
do.
definitely.
We love having you guys around here and access for the moms and dads and boyfriends and wives and kids to watch their favorite loved
Absolutely.
one go after it. And
Yeah.
should be a great semis and looking
Oh, it's
forward to
gonna
the
be awesome.
finals. And
Mama, your Cora's going to.
Cora, she did it. It was funny because after game 3, she came down and I guess she doesn't know how to read the rules. She says, well, I'm out of it. And I'm like, what do you mean you're out of it? You're minus 20. Well, the cut's plus 40. And I'm like, that was yesterday. So the interesting thing about what we do with
Yes.
this event, it's each squad has their own cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's not beat the board. You and I have talked so many times in the past about squad inequalities.
Yes.
Or one squad did this, one squad did. So we just said, well, we're going to do a squad cut.
Smart.
Right? So then she shoots 230 and made the cut. And she thought she was out.
There you go.
So
Maybe
no.
she shouldn't pay attention anymore.
Hey, it worked out for her yesterday. We'll see how she does today, but I'm happy for her because
There you
she definitely she likes to bowl.
Yes, she's
Put
been
it
putting a
that way.
lot of work in.
Yeah. And most of these people do.
Yes.
Lucia to our right.
Ugh.
Matt, what junior champ here recently? What'd you win? Oh, well, keep knocking on the door. That's all right. You knock on the door, one of these days you'll go through. Yep. So I'll go get you some numbers, Rob. We'll be back, and
Awesome.
semi should start around 11:30.
Okay,
so
perfect.
I'll let you know.
You got it.
All right,
I
buddy.
appreciate it.
We'll
Thank you.
talk to you here soon.
Yes.
Mike, your food's at the bar. Mike, your food's at the bar.
Oh no, it's 10 for you, bro. It's a final. Okay, so
It never got better.
So you put. Hold on. You gotta be like careful not to start. Okay, you're not Did I show you my I need a back. Really? Why?
Their youth program and their
Okay, while we tally up the scores and get us set for our semis and finals, we're going to take a break. It'll be about an hour. We'll be back here at 11:30. So look forward to that stream coming on at 11:30, and we will see you then.